Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now celebrating 17 years of broadcasting success, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, both for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com. We're glad that you all could be with us. Also, just tuning in their online affiliates through iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. Glad you all could join us as well. We're excited to welcome recording artist Brooke Stephenson to our program today to talk to her not only about her love of music, but also what it's been like for her to share that love with all of you. She has a brand new single that's releasing this Friday. It's called Cry to Me. We'll let you guys know how you can go ahead and pre-save that today, as well as how you can stay connected with her and all the great things that she's doing. Brooke, hello to you and welcome to the program.
Hey there. Thanks so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Well, glad to speak with you. I know you're excited about this new single. Talk to us about this response, Brooke. What has it been like for you to see the way that people are responding already to Cry to Me?
It's been awesome. It's definitely a dream come true. I've been singing all of my life, and I'm excited to finally have a piece of art and to be able to put out all the hard work that I've been working on the past couple of years, and be able to share my songs. So, yeah, I'm super excited, and it's been an awesome journey.
Well, I think, one of the things that, and I've been saying this on the program over the past year, Brooke, is that after the year that we've had, we as music lovers, book lovers, which I know you're both, we love that at least there's some type of normacy, right? We can look forward to the release of a book, release of the music, so it's great for us. But what has it been like for you to have the connection to your fans, Brooke, throughout this past year?
It's been awesome. I was on a TV show a couple of years ago, and a lot of the people that followed me there were able to, keep following me and supporting me, and that's been such a blessing. And it's been awesome to be able to see the response and see how people are loving the songs. And it's been great to be able to meet this new community of fans, and
yeah. Well, I think storytelling is something that, you have really, gotten down to a science. I had a chance to hear, of course, an early release of Cry to Me, and again, our audience can be able to get it officially this week. But, do you find that storytelling through music is just something you've always been drawn to?
Yes, I've been writing since I probably wrote my first song when I was about 12 or 10 around that age, and it definitely helps me process, things that are going on in my life or things that family members have experienced, and just being able to write my own unique story through songwriting and my own unique experiences is really therapeutic for sure.
And I think that's been the thing for so many people. Not only have they been able to find therapy there, but also to be able to find lyrics that maybe you have been able to sing that they're able to speak to as well. What has that part of the experience been like for you, Brooke, to hear how people have seen themselves in your music and your songs?
That's awesome. That's kind of my goal, is to keep my songs being universal, so that everybody can kind of find their story in, what I have to say. That's kind of, the beauty of music and what brings us all together. So that's one of the biggest highlights of releasing music and being in the music community, for sure.
Right. I think that's so true. And I think, for a lot of people out there, they've definitely been able to feel that connection with you there. I want to talk about the live performance. I know it's one of the things that a lot of artists have been missing, and I know you're excited to be able to spend that time back in front of your fans. What is that experience like? If you're kind of thinking about going into the studio and that experience, how does that differ for you from being out on that stage, Brooke?
Well, I always say I'm a singer foremost. I singing is like my greatest joy in my life. So if I could be in a studio all day, every day, I would be on cloud nine. But I am really missing the live performance. I am it's been like a year and a half since I've performed live. So it's been hard, especially trying to release an EP. It's hard to get your music out there without physically being in front of people and showing them your songs and feeling the response from the audience. So, my happy place is in a studio, but I definitely, the fact that we don't really have the option for live music right now, it's been hard, and I definitely am excited to get back into it.
Well, look, I know people are excited to be able to see you. I want to say for those who are just tuning in, though, either on the radio side or online, you're listening to Conversations Live. We're excited to welcome recording artist Brooke Stephenson to our program today. She's gearing up for the release this Friday of her new single, Cry to Me. For those who are joining us online, you all can find the pre-save link for this single now to be able to go ahead and get it. So talk to us about the single, Brooke. How did this particular song come about?
Yeah, so a lot of my songs on my album are story-based, and this song is story-based, but I really wanted to create kind of like a standard type of song, like a familiar feel. This song was inspired actually by more like Motown artists, although I put my own spin on it, but artists like Sam Cooke and that generation. It's a feel-good song, and it's fun to sing, and I have a lot of ideas of how I want to even revamp the song. It's just one of my favorite songs on the album. The song is about unconditional love and having a shoulder to cry on when you need it, and it's one of my favorites for sure. It's a blues pretty much, but it's blues rock. But there's gospel choir on it, and it's edgy, and it's also got a familiar feel to it. So, yeah, it's one of my favorites for sure. I'm super excited to release it this Friday.
So, to that point, you bring up something really interesting, because I think for creatives in particular, Brooke, and I'm curious as to your thoughts about this, I think, making something your own, being able to be yourself is the greatest gift I think any creative can feel. Is that the gift that you feel like music gives you, that you're able to take something and to make it your own?
Well, I feel like as an artist, there's so many artists out there, especially now. I feel like as an artist, you have to have something that makes you special, so definitely, for sure.
And I think, again, that's the cool thing about being able to, again, have a song that resonates with so many different audiences. And I think for people to be able to feel a connection to it is a great thing. Again, everyone, Cry to Me is officially out this Friday. Again, make sure you guys click the link that's with this. If you guys are listening to it on iHeartRadio, Amazon Music Podcast, you all can also, if you're joining us on the radio side here in Mississippi on WYAD on the Facebook fan page, you guys will be able to see the link there to be able to pre-save as well. And Brooke, how can our audience stay connected with you?
Yeah, so I'd love your audience to reach out to me. I have my website. It's brookestephenson.com, and it's Brooke with an E, Stephenson with a PH. And I am on Instagram at Brooke Stephenson. I'm on Twitter at Brooke Songbird. I'm on Facebook and YouTube at Brooke Stephenson Music. And, I'd love to hear from everyone.
All right. Well, Brooke, congratulations to you again. So glad we had a chance to chat a bit, and looking forward to having you back on the program again.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, glad to do it. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.